Right, good evening.
Good evening.
Can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Khanh. I'm 12 years old. I'm turning 13 this year, and I live in a suburb in Hanoi, which is actually quite close to here,
Okay,
just
fantastic.
just around the corner.
Awesome. Thank you. I want to, so first of all, this is going to be your first IELTS speaking test for your end of course discovery 5. Okay, so let's begin with summer, one of my favorite seasons. Is summer your favorite time of the year? Why or why not?
I think summer is my favorite time of the year because in the breaks that my school has before the next school year, I get to go visit my grandparents at their house, which is around 60 kilometers from here, and I also usually get to go swimming or do sports outside when I'm not learning any extra things for the next year.
Alright, so on the topic of swimming, can I ask, where are there any accessible pools or places for people to swim in Hanoi?
Yes, actually. Quite close to my house, there is a pool that I frequently go swim at, and I believe that some of my friends also go swim at pools close to their house or in their own house.
Okay, it'd be quite nice to have a pool. I want to ask you, do you go on holiday every summer?
Not really. Sometimes I only go to my grandparents' house for a few days, and then I'll come back and learn things for the next school year. But maybe every 2 out of 5 years I go on holiday.
Okay, if you had to choose a place to go, where would you like to go during the summer and why?
I would like to stay at home because usually the summer is very hot, and when I'm not doing sports or anything like that, then it can be very tiring to stay outside.
Did you enjoy the summer holidays? Sorry, let me correct that. Is there a season of the year which you dislike?
That's an interesting question because I believe that every season of the year has its own advantages and disadvantages. So I don't really like any one of the seasons too much, and I don't really hate any one of the seasons too much.
Okay, interesting question. Right, interesting answer. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to move to part 2. Okay, so for part 2, I'm going to give you, you're going to have 2 minutes to speak on your own about a given topic. You will have 1 minute to prepare. So here is a pen and paper. I will read the speaking task to you first, and then I will give it to you. So, describe a luxurious item. So hold on, wait. Okay. Describe a luxurious item you would like to own in the future. You should say what item you would like to own, what this item looks like, why you would like to own this item, and explain whether you think that you will ever own this item. Okay. There you go. You have got 1 minute to prepare. to begin?
I think so. So one luxurious item that I would like to own in the future is a car, because I would like to move to different places more easily, and I can't do that without any sort of vehicle, and I believe a car is the best choice for me. So I would like the car to be black, maybe, because I don't really know yet and haven't decided. It will look modern and sleek. I'll probably own it in the future because, sort of thing. I think I'll probably own it in the future because,
Do you know any particular car brands that you would like to own?
That's an interesting question. I haven't thought of the brand of the car yet, but I think it'll just be something that's compact and has all the essentials.
Okay. Do you? Okay. All right. So what we'll try and do is we'll try and go into the third part. So here are what we're going to do is we're going to focus on a little bit of some computer games, and then maybe later go into technology in the classroom. So, sorry, my apologies, wrong one. Expensive items. Sorry. Which expensive items would many young people in your country like to buy?
Probably a vehicle, like a motorbike. I also think they would like to have real estate, like a house.
Okay. And how do the expensive items that younger people want to buy differ from those that older people want to buy?
Older people want to buy things that fit them and their style. But younger people just want to have things that go along with the trend.
Okay. Have there been any recent trends in Vietnam?
I believe there is I don't recall what it's called, but I believe there's a trend where you buy stickers of things and put them on like public spaces, and then you film a video of you doing it.
Okay, interesting. And do you think you could get in trouble with the law by doing something like that?
Not really, because in Vietnam that vandalism isn't really taken as a crime.
Okay, and we move to the next question. Do you think that people are more likely to buy expensive items for their friends or for themselves?
I believe they buy expensive items for themselves more than for their friends, because many people now are following the style that you go before others, and if they had an expensive item, they would probably keep it to themselves.
Okay, let's talk about rich people. How difficult is it to become very rich in today's world?
Extremely difficult, because like many billionaires like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, they needed to be extremely successful in their life, and to do that you have to be patient and hardworking. But many people now are following the style of being fast and not really hardworking, maybe leaning more on a bit the lazy side.
Okay. Interesting. So, do you agree that money does not necessarily bring happiness?
I think so, because happiness can also be brought by physical objects rather than an icon of what you can never have enough of.
Interesting. All right, I think that's the end of your speaking test. We're all done. Well done.
Thank you.
Good job.